Hello and welcome to week 4 of the Guitar Focus. This week we're going to link everything up. So we're going to do a tune on every instrument. So hopefully some of you will do a recording and then get together with some friends that also play and can do one of those multi-video things. Send us a recording and we can piece them together. So the tune is nice and short, and the reason why I've chosen it because it gets faster and faster and faster. So if you've got it at a slower tempo, try the next one until you get to the fastest one. So it's the Tetris theme from the computer game. If you haven't heard of Tetris, where have you been the past 40, 50 years? Well, you're only 11. Right, fine, but still, you should have heard of it. So we're going to do the guitar parts. There's 2 guitar parts. You can choose just one or have a go at both. First of all, we'll do the melody. So the tab will come up. Pretty straightforward on how to follow it. It's not too tricky. There's only one little timing bit halfway through. So you've got the normal melody. Let's make sure I'm on. I'm not. I'm not plugged in. Edit. Okay, so I'm always plugged in. So here's the melody. So lots of going back and forth, sort of up and down the same lines. Then a little tricky bit was that you take a little pause, dum, on the beat 1, and that's halfway through. Next part is the chords. So we've got lots of open chords. We've got E major, same shape for A major, just down A minor, sorry, just down a string. D minor, C. You repeat the chords again. Now the tricky thing is you have to play off the beat. So if we're hearing dum 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 dum, you have to play in between. Dum 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 dum. And that's how you get that sort of Eastern European sound. So I'll play the track. Those last 3 chords, that A minor, E, A, just play it on the beat. Dum, 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 and then you're done. Okay, welcome to the bass focus part. So we're doing Tetris as a sort of link with all the instruments. We're going to do a song all together. If you just want to record your bit on the bass, you can do. If you know anyone else that can play any of the other instruments, then try and link up with them and do like a little multi-video thing. Or just send us your recordings and we can piece them together. So I'm going to show you it at the 100 speed. So with the bass you've got 3 open strings, the E, the A and the D. So you'll see the tab just there. And then you've got a C on fret 3 and an E on fret 2. Remember, I've got a 5-string bass, so this string does not exist if you've got a 4-string bass. So here we go, I'm just going to play along to it. Pretty straightforward. Open E, open A. Okay, so this week's piano focus is the Tetris theme, so we're going to link up with all the other instruments. Now on the piano you can do the melody, or you can do the chords, or you can do both. So the music will come up, and we're going to try and follow it. So it's all the white notes, and I'll just play along with the song. Start on E. Jump to D. if you want to do the chords, you've got E major, which is E, G sharp, B, to A minor, A, C, E. D minor, C major. So the easy way is just to hold them down. Harder way is to do the off beat. So when you hear the beat, dum, 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 you're going to play in between. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, so if you hear that with the track. Match up those last two, duh, 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 on the beat. Hey, welcome to week 4 of Drum Focus. So, like you've seen in the other instruments in this video, we're going to do Tetris. This is like a 2/4 beat, kick and hi-hat to snare. That seems very simple, but it's quite hard to keep up and play fast, especially when you get up to those faster tempos. So kick and hi-hat, followed by the snare. To start the beat off, instead of using the hi-hat, you can use the crash. At the very end, to match up with the duh, 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 to finish, just kick and crash 3 times to finish. Now, to make it a bit more exciting, a bit more trickier for yourself, if you find that too easy and a bit too boring, and maybe halfway through, switch on to the ride, do the same thing. And when you end, instead of the duh, 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 maybe do like a roll.
Right, I'm sure you know already, this is a trumpet. It comes in 2 bits. You've got your mouthpiece, you've got your trumpet bit. Different guys like different mouthpieces, but there's no best mouthpiece, it just depends the shape of it that suits your mouth. When you blow into it, the column of air, so the air inside vibrates and vibrates the whole instrument, and out comes the sound at the end. And then you've got valves, which were invented by a man from Gloucester, and they're really useful because they open extra bits of tubing, which makes this whole thing longer, effectively, so the air's got to go a bit further, and that changes the pitch of the note. Okay, if you're a brass player, you want to try this. You're going to need to play it starting on an F sharp, and here it is in the lower octave at the fastest speed. It's a bit low, isn't it, down there? So let's try it in a higher octave. This time it goes quite high, it goes all the way up to a top B.
Hey, so this week's challenge is the Tetris challenge. So if you've seen from all the videos just before on each instrument, you can learn how to play your part. And if you really want to, learn it on other instruments. You have a piano handy, you have a guitar handy, drums handy, that type of thing. So the challenge, along with the videos, Sir's going to email you some MP3s. So I've made some backing tracks for the tempo at 100, 120, 140, 160, and the fastest at 180. So your challenge is to play along with each one, getting faster each time. So say you're just going to do the melody part on the piano. you'll get a pack of MP3s just for the tempo at 100. So it'll be one with no melody, one with no bass, one with no drum. So you pick the one with no melody, play it in, record it. Once you've got that accurate, move up to the speed of 120, so it's faster. So on and so on and so on to get to 180. Now me and Sarah have done it, and we've managed to do the 180 speed, so we're going to play that for you now.